I'm here in Indy, waiting on my guy Tony. We're about to go to breakfast, and then a little later on, we're actually going to go over here and look at some players.
What's up, my man?
Big dog.
How you doing?
Good.
Good to see
All
you,
right,
Stud.
How you doing?
Good, man.
Good?
Yeah, been a minute.
Right.
I saw you out at the All-Star circuit,
Right.
watching some ballers. No, this will be good today, man. Get some breakfast, head over, watch the workouts. D-line linebackers today, so it should be great, man. We'll talk some ball and
I'll find some speed too.
Find some guys.
You know what I'm saying?
Find some guys that can scream off the edge.
Right.
Man.
We're pick your brain a little bit too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
About a few things.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like by the end of this, dude, you're gonna be comfortable evaluating every position. You know, get to meet them. You know, the interview process as well. Sit down and get a feel for these guys face to face. Like that's huge, man.
All right.
You know.
Well, guys, want to eat real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on.
Go grab a bite. All right. Another day in Indy here, Sproles. Another combine, man. Coming back here on the scouting side, Sprolesy. 05, your first year here, man.
Right.
Been a long time.
Right.
19 years, and that was my first combine here too.
Remember back
05.
some good memories?
Good memories, man.
Every time you come back?
Oh my gosh. So, like one time, man, I'm sitting waiting on a guy for like 30, 40 minutes, right? And he's about to stand up. This guy from another team walks over, last minute. He goes, hey, just so you know, he's coming to our table next. I go, it doesn't work that way, man. If you want a guy, you got to stand right behind him and wait for him.
Right.
You know? So he's like, well, we had this thing lined up already, and I'm just a young guy, but like, I'm not going to get punked for this player, you know?
Right.
So the player finally stands up. I go, come on, man, you're coming to our table. And we just start walking.
What did Scout say though?
Oh, he was pissed.
Bird, what up, baby? What up? We were the Saints together.
Were you?
That's my strength coach.
Really?
Yep.
Nice, man. So let me ask you this, Sprolesy.
Yeah.
Like, all the coaches that you played for over the years, is there a bunch of guys still coaching in the league that you know of?
Yes. Yeah. Well, Sean Payton's still coaching.
Yeah.
Dougie Fresh still coaching.
Yep.
Then I still have Deuce Staley, you know what I'm saying? My running back coach.
Was he awesome to play for or what?
Man, let me tell you something. Like Deuce, he'll have you ready to run through a wall for him.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not just a coach, like, it's a great person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, my time with him, he showed me a lot and he taught me a lot. Just in life, period, too. So
I'll tell you what, man, like, watching you work, like coming out for training camp, I've never seen a practice player like you, man. I'm not BSing either. Like, I've never seen a guy go as hard in practice, day to day though, consistently. Like every day, you would bring it, man, like game speed. You know what I mean? Like, so in terms of that, not everybody's gonna be wired like you were, but if we could find guys with that kind of mindset, man, make another Super Bowl run, like that's what we're here for.
yeah,
You know?
that's why. Yep.
Provide feedback to Howie and get the right guys for Philly, man. Get the right guys for us. Not everybody's gonna be a fit in Philly, like we talked about.
Right.
Not everybody's gonna be the right fit, but
They gotta be tough.
if we can find the few that are, man, let's go.
Yep.
You know?
Let's get it.
Heck yeah. Looking forward to it, man.
It's gonna be a fun week.
No, it will be a fun week, man. I'm glad we get to hang together.
Right.
You're the best, man.
So with your first year, it was 05.
Yep.
So like, what have you seen that's like changed from since 05 to now?
So obviously the gear, right? Like back then, I think it was a little bit loose fitting.
A little bit loose.
You know? You know, obviously the gear, players obviously have changed, but now everything's over in Lucas Oil. When I was coming, it was an RCA.
RCA,
and as you know, that's where you tested, man. Like that's where
you really had that hard turf then, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, seriously.
Speed, there it is. In and out. Get out. Get out.
I'll tell you what, Sproles, I mean, you know, how was it like in terms of as a player and then coming back now 19 years later as a scout?
It's way different.
Yeah.
You know, it's way different because when you came in as a player, you had a lot going on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot to prove. When I came as a scout, it was more relaxing, like, you know what I'm saying?
More like sitting back,
It
evaluating.
was evaluating, but also love the rush though. I love the rush on this side to find that next great player.
No doubt. Yeah, getting down, getting
Right.
ready for that 40 man, and I remember watching your workout. It was unbelievable, man. Your short shuttle, 396.
How you still remember all those numbers, honey?
I had to look them up.
Oh, this.
Recently, I looked them up, man. Just you know, but the 15210, that's top notch, man.
Yeah, Tiny, a lot of people don't know how to get into scouting. So how did you decide, like, I want to be a scout?
So here's how it went down. So, you know, I played high school ball, played 2 years of junior college ball. My second year playing junior college ball, I broke my ankle, so I was done for that year, right? So I went straight back to my high school where I played, and I asked the head coach, I was like, I want to get involved. I want to stay involved in football. I want to coach. So he actually gave me the head coach job of the freshman team. And so then I'm going to San Jose State, and it was kind of like a commuter school for me. I lived in Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
I'm going back and forth over the hill, coaching every day, going to school, and I run into my buddy in the hallway one day at San Jose State. I actually played high school football against him. Ran into him, he goes, "Hey, Tiny, I just got an internship with the 49ers. I was like, "What, man?" I was like, "That's my dream job." You know, I was like, "Is there anything you could do to help me out? Like, help me get my name in there?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I think they're looking for one more guy." So they brought me in for an interview, and I interviewed and killed it. It was like my coaching experience and just like my passion for football in general, right? So anyways, that started in like basically football ops, contracts, and personnel, right? But that's how I got my foot in the door. And that kind of opened my mind into scouting and the whole process and behind the scenes look. And I just, you know, I look back on that and just kind of worked hard to get to this point, you know, 19 years later.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's tough being away from your family,
Yeah.
but we're lucky to do what we do, man.
Right.
We really are. So no, man, I'm fired up that we get to be here this week together, man. You want to go check out some of these players?
Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. Boom. A lot of memories, man. Walking down here, you know, early mornings, weigh-ins.
I remember the night before the 40, we was in the hallway,
Uh-huh.
getting like our steps down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like starting your get off.
Starting our get-offs and all that, yeah.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I hope they still do that.
Yeah, they do.
They
I
do?
see guys all the time out
Oh.
here. Yeah. But I'll never forget, like 2006, it's my second year here.
Right.
I'm still an intern. And I'll never forget it. Vernon Davis.
Oh,
Remember
yeah, Vernon. Yeah, Vernon.
Freak of nature, man.
Yeah.
But we're timing 40s. Vernon Davis comes out. He runs a 4.38 on my watch.
I remember that.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And then we ended up drafting him at the Niners.
And now you're right.
6 overall.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Like, I remember my last year playing, so I went to Howard and was like when I'm done playing, I want to be a scout. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then, like when I was done, I went back to him and said, I want Tiny to kind of
show you the ropes?
show me the ropes. So that's when we went on a trip to Arizona and
Yeah.
all that. So that's
that's awesome,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
That's
And I appreciate you for it. And
No,
Yeah.
appreciate you like allowing me to have that opportunity, man, and work with you. Like, listen, man, you know ball, right? You already know players, you know ball. It's just learning the process, scouting process, right?
Right.
And you know, like it's really like the grind of it here, man. You know, like wake up early in the morning, full day of workouts,
right.
you know, interview process.
Antonio Cromartie, y'all. Antonio Cromartie.
Yeah, man, what are you fired up to see today?
I really want to see these drills, but I want to see how fast these linebackers gonna run today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, you know what? You want to just walk down
Where
this
at?
way?
This way?
We can walk around here. Walk through here.
The line go first, right?
Yeah.
Years old, I aspire to be
So,
that old, I go.
Obviously the combine is way bigger scale. We get medical information on these guys here. We get to interview them here. A lot more testing and stuff like that gets done here. Now the pro day is primarily just on-field work. So, typically like we'll send a coach out and a scout to a pro day. And if we have questions on the guy, we'll spend extra time with him. But for the most part, we'll get a lot of information here. See if these big men can run, big dog.
Long strider.
5-1-2. He rolled.
He moving.
This kid should run fast.
Right here?
Yeah.
Big boy.
He's moving. Whew. 4.75.
Bro?
He's got a chance, man. I watched some tape the other day, like attacking edges, just working upfield.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
He was straining. I don't know why he wearing them big old
Claude
lineman.
hoppers.
Yeah, them big ass lineman shoes.
Some ankle support, huh?
Hey, if you had to run a 40 right now, what could you hit right now in a 40?
Back in the day,
Yeah.
guess what my 40 was?
What?
Take a guess.
What'd you run?
Take a guess.
About a 4.8?
No, I wish. 5.02.
Okay, 5.2.
5.02. Right now, probably 5.98. Try to break 6.
You got to get out though, Tiny. Tiny. You got to get out though.
Favorite part about the job, man? Obviously, winning Super Bowls, man. But it's the process along the way that's rewarding. Again, this is all part of it. All-star games are part of it. School visits are all part of it. It's what's really cool and rewarding is seeing it all come together. Each aspect throughout the fall, the calendar, right? So you start out going to training camp, okay? Go out through all your fall visits, getting into the combine, meetings, all our meetings that we'll do in Philly, draft meetings, and then back out to pro days. So coming back together and piecing all the information together and making an educated decision on these guys, that's awesome.